Hello and welcome to Learning Crypto, and welcome to a new video and where we're going to take a look at the general market sentiment and then run over some news. Hopefully there might be a little bit of good news in there which might sway the market, because currently it's not looking too good. Starting off on the Crypto Fear and Greed Index, which is low, down at 12, which is absolutely insane. That does show that there is extreme fear in the markets, and you can see why we've had such a significant drop over the course of the last, I don't know, 6-7 days, maybe a little bit longer than that. And yeah, things aren't looking too good, considering last month we was up in the green at 65, even up towards 70-80. Yeah, it has took a bit of a downturn for the worst, but in general it's not looking too bad if you zoom out. So what we need to do now is have a look at the charts and see what's going on. So Bitcoin starting off, this is 4 hour time frame. So let's just go to the daily, have a look on this. As you can see, massive rollover, hit those all-time highs up at 65k. And to be honest, you would expect some type of pullback at some stage. We'll look at some weekly. It looks even better. Look at that, we've done such a significant pump to the upside. You'd have thought, yes, I think a correction was due at some stage. Maybe not as severe and as orchestrated as this did, because that was ridiculous. I mean, in space of 2 days, we dropped from 59k, close to 60k, all the way down to 30k. So you're talking well, it was around a 50% drop over a couple of days there. But if we look at that in terms of from the highs to the lows, so from the very top all-time high, 64,863, to the bottom was a 54% correction. If we just go back in time a little bit and look at these previous corrections when we've hit them highs, the 2017 all-time high, we retraced 84% overall. We've done a 72% retracement around, when was that? December 2019. I mean, and we've had quite a significant drop already. There's nothing to say that this drop isn't over yet. We could come back down and test this 30k region before we do start to turn around. I mean, there's plenty of scenarios that could happen. I would like a move like this, probably come down, test that level, and then go back up and create some new all-time highs. That is a potential setup that could happen. But who knows? I mean, we could flip round. I'm really looking to reclaim this 43k area again. I think if we do claim this 43k area again and flip back to support, I think we might be okay, and we might start to push back on and push back up towards these 40, 50, 60k regions. Fingers crossed all goes well. But yeah, in terms of the general market sentiment, I mean, things for the worst sometimes happen. We do get pullbacks, but I'm currently not too concerned at a minute. I mean, looking at some BTC charts, Ethereum BTC, it's not looking too bad. I mean, that I was expecting a rejection from this level here. We've had quite a bit of trading here, and I thought, right, this is the next major area for Ethereum BTC to hit. And if we take a look at that, we have dropped 26%, so that's not too bad considering. I mean, if you switch your portfolio from dollars to a to BTC value, then you've not lost too much in this dip, to be honest, so it's not too bad currently. One other thing I would like to take a look at is the Bitcoin market dominance. As you can see, throughout the course of the last 3 or 4 months, we've been losing these levels of support rapidly. I was waiting for a bounce back at some stage on one of the levels. If we just jump to a 4 hour time frame, we have had that bounce. We have hit this 40% level pretty much to a T, and bounce. A little double bottom there on the 4 hour time frame, pop back up. Actually rejected off this last level at 46% on my nose, come back down, and then look at how we've come back up and we've rejected off it again. I think if we do tap it and get another rejection for a third time lucky, that's going to spin round, and hopefully we can start getting a bit of market recovery and altcoins can really start to regain some value back. So in general, like I said a few times, I'm still quite bullish in the general market, even though we've had such a significant drop. Like I say, bad things happen, and all you have to do with those is take opportunities, take profit on the way up, and I think you will be laughing. Jumping into some news here, and as Bitcoin price staggers, whale wallets may be becoming an endangered species. I think for the overall and long-term growth of Bitcoin, we need those major massive whale wallets to start declining. I think that will be helping with the price long term. As those massive wallets start to diminish, there's going to be less chance of major pullbacks on the way up. So this is good for Bitcoin. The number of whale wallets is down 16% since February. Bitcoin, along with most crypto markets, suffered a staggering series of losses this week following a string of negative tweets from the world's second richest man, Elon Musk. It's not just that, it's along with all the China FUD and all the other things that I've been mentioning, which has added up to that major pullback. While prices have begun to rebound, whale wallets, a playful term for Bitcoin adjusted with over 1,000 or more BTC, have nevertheless been dwindling in the midst of the dip, indicating that big money players are moving into risk-off mode. According to data from Glassnode, the number of wallets with 1,000 BTC or more clocks in at just over 2,100 addresses, down nearly 4% from the month prior and down nearly 2,500 in February. However, tracking whale wallet behaviours as an indicator of possible price movements has been an exercise in mixed signals of late. Permable MicroStrategy added another 271 BTC to its corporate treasury this week, raising its total number of BTC to 91,850, which is absolutely crazy. That's equivalent of $4.7 billion. Obviously, I've taken a little bit of a hit recently, but still holding the same amount of Bitcoin. 1 BTC is 1 BTC. I did mention a lot of coordinated FUD happened during that last major dip, but we just say that Bitcoin price bounces at 36.7k as FUD over a new China crackdown fades in minutes. We have had China FUD for pretty much every year since I've been in crypto, and it's probably been pretty much since Bitcoin come out. It always happens. The best efforts of mainstream media to spark another price crash fail as BTC USD rebounds after a mere 10% drop. I think we're getting ready for a rebound at some stage, more than a 10% rebound to be honest. I think we're looking to regain that 43k level first before we do start to push on. Data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and Trading View shows that BTC shed 10% in minutes as of May 21st as mainstream media turned up the volume on familiar bad news. The pair had recently regained 42k after a record-breaking recovery from a 30k dip on May 19th, with the largest concerns raising some of its progress. These focused on China government statement that revealed plans to crack down on Bitcoin mining and trading behaviour, and resolutely preventing the transmission of individual risk. As Cointelegraph reported, China had already reiterated its plans to control cryptocurrency activities within its jurisdiction, but media sources had taken comments from officials as a threat to the industry, with no official changes in policy coming on May 21st either. Commentators were likewise quick to lay down the blame on those spreading bad publicity. That's all it is. Fake news that is coordinated together. Someone has a higher agenda to get into a lower price, so get all this news out. People flap and then inevitably sell their crypto to the bigger hoarders, which is, it's not that fair really, but that's the way the market rolls. All I can say is make sure you take profit on the way up, or just hold through it, because it always happens. Every time we have some China FUD, the markets do bounce back, and yeah, long term we are all good. So that's going to do it for today's video. That is just some general market breakdown, what I think could happen in the markets, and then just a bit of news and a bit of the old China FUD. Probably going to be doing plenty more of these videos over the next few years. So that will do it for today's video. If you're new to this channel, then please make sure that you do subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll catch you next time.